Back to the ultimate wall faces the enduring Transformers The Legacy Evolution Blitzwing. So I'll take a quick look at the box, and then the figure, and then accessories and stuff like that, and obviously comparisons too. So you can see the nice artwork of the front. You can see the jet mode right there. You can see the robot mode. You can see tank mode, Blitzwing. Well, there's Autobot Symbol Generations. Takara Tomy. I lower the camera. Transformers again. Transformers Legacy Evolution. Here's the leader class. It's plastic-free packaging. Obviously, we know leader class will change. The top of the box, it says Transformers Legacy Evolution. There's the QR code. You scan it. There's the jet slash tank mode right there. Right there. On this side, it's the Legacy Evolution artwork. On TV, we have the Legacy Evolution leader, so you can get the full picture. Now the other half, which isn't a whole thing. There's that. So, and then obviously show the top. Here's the back. There's Blitzwing, well, the name, there's robot mode. It's right there. See the weapons, how they can incorporate into each mode. Right there, it shows you how the hands accessories. So it comes in tank mode, you go into robot mode, and then into jet mode. It's a nice transformation. Alright, that's it for the box. The box. To the side. Okay, so out of the box you get the nice instruction sheet. And they are big too. There we go. There, no, it's kind of hard to see from this angle, but it almost takes up the full length of the station. Yeah, there's the instructions. It shows to incorporate everything, and then obviously its transformation. Okay, let me see if I can get all of it in frame. There, that's all of it. Top of it there, bottom there. Yeah, so you can see it's almost all the review station. And back again. Back it shows you other stuff you can do with the figure. That's like armor him up, transform him. Right back. It's nice there. Yeah, we're gonna start off in robot mode, and we're gonna start off in tank mode. You know, in every box you from Legacy, you get this paper. On take out mighty Blitzwing. There is his tank form. Let me lower the camera. I still have it angled down, so I can straighten it out again. Then this way you can see a little bit more detail. Granted, I'll do detail and articulation. So yeah, it rolls. Granted, it's on the cloth surface. There's still here, not included. But yeah, it rolls really, really good. No issues there. By the way, I do have issues with the figure. They were easy fix. Well, it was an easy fix. There's a few other issues, but they don't affect transformation. One did. I fixed that. So you can see a couple 3 ports right there. You can see a couple pins. See the treads, they do not move. There's wheels right there. 2 wheels, 10. Same on the opposite side, you get the thrusters right there on the back. See, there's the back. See that nice detail. Hey Adam, the underneath is clean. Just see like some wings right there in the chest part. Well, part of the chest, like the legs, the thighs. I don't know, thighs. And yeah, there's that. Left side is the same. Back you get the thrusters. Front you get this with the cockpit sticking out. Yes, it is screen accurate. It's not supposed to be sticking out that far. It's supposed to be a little bit more in, but hey, it's screen accurate. I'll give you a quick top down just to give it a better angle. And just rotate this. How are you, Adam? So there at the top here, I'll angle it. So you can see the red, you can see these arrows right there. And you can see that nice Decepticon symbol right there. See a bunch of ports and stuff. Nice little detail. Yeah, it does roll. Alright, so I'm gonna get the accessories I'm gonna set. And I'm gonna set the figure to the back. I was just moving it out here, the back station. You get multiple accessories with this figure. You do get the sword. The sword can be stored in take mode. It doesn't show in the instructions. The bottom is solid, and then the rest of the top is rubber plastic. It doesn't have this damage. It'll be clean on yours. The peg on tank mode is more hexagon, and this one's more rounded. So yeah, I did it myself. I didn't break it. It still works. Dog here. You also do get his guns. So he does come with two. So yeah, you do get a bunch of weapons. So you get these two. And saber bolt upside down. So you get the guns, his sword, guns and sword, and now I'll set these off to the side. And you also do get these right hands. And these can be incorporated. All these weapons can be stored in different modes. You can use the different weapons. Show you where to put them. But yeah, you also get these hands. Okay. People thought these were going to be like the Legacy Menacers hands. It wasn't. Alright, but yeah, there's that. It does show you how to store them in the take mode. So, but yeah, you can see you get extra hands. So I'll go over there. Articulation real quick. Pin right there. And rotate full 360. You're going to see more in his robot mode. Alright. Remove the peg, and now see there's a peg there. And there was the post. This is how it connected for a while. You'll see it again later. Mode. So there's a peg right there. And so you have this also peg on the top. But you want to peg it on the peg at the inside. There's a slot port right there. Align this up. Align up. There. Like that. Do the same thing, just with the on the other side. Align it up. And the bottom of these hands are hollow. Same with the ports, so if you want, you can put like blast effects right there. Didn't give that fact. Alright, there, that one. Alright. Just show. So, now for the tank. Once the tank cannon barrel can rotate around. Here, do this real quick. Can rotate full 360. Hey, M3, how are you? So yeah, the tank can rotate a full 360, the turret can, and you can use this hinge for transformation to give it like he's shooting up. You just have the camera rotate down so that we can see more angle, but yeah, the cannon can move up. Now on one side of these hands, there's this slot right here, and there's a peg on this side. You want to do it with the slot. And then there's also this and the channel right there. Just drop the hand in on the corresponding side, and that will peg in. right there. So now for alt mode, it becomes missile pods. Do the same thing on the other side. There. There you hold. So now, yeah, see missile pods. I gotta go, but I want to hear you say penis. There you go. There you go, Anthony. I said it. Hey, if you sit on the gaming streams, then Lisa could say it. Penis. There you go. Alright, but so the gun can store right there on both sides. This is just where the instructions tell you. Did you say that in your resource max voice? The yes part? So you just want to peg these on the purple sections, which will become the arms. Later, brothers. I'm outie. You're good. Right there. So that's tank mode, fully armored up. If you want, you can peg the sword in. I just peg it in backwards at the top. Right there. And yes, he can still move. Cannons can still rotate. The turret can still rotate. It doesn't limit anything. Or articulation, and the barrel can move up. You get it right there, so that way you can also hinge it right there. You just gotta get in place, and it will hold. But so that way you can have him like he's shooting down an Autobot. So I'm gonna remove the accessories and put them off to the side. Then I'll go into his quick comparison, and then I'll get him into his robot form. So I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna remove the sword. And set the accessories off to the side. Here it is with the Siege Voyager Megatron, just so you can get a sense of scale between them. So obviously Max is bigger tank. Well, see, this version of Max is. I'll get a quick drop down. There. Wait, the way, but this is more Cybertronian tank versus an Earth tank. But yeah, as you see, he's way more bigger than the Blitzwing is, and granted the barrel is different, bigger too. But this one does have the rotation, and it can't move up and down. I mean, there, that's the only up and down it could really do. While the Legacy one can move up and rotate, and you can equip those weaponry. So that's it for the Stage Voyager one. So I'll set him back off to the side. I won't need him again. So let's get Blitzwing in his robot mode. And this is gonna be it's a fun transformation. It's a easy transformation once you know what you were doing. So you're gonna rotate the cannon to the back. So it's pointing this way. Okay. You're going to open this panel. We'll open it out right there. Open that. You're gonna use this hinge and flip it all the way in so that way the barrel sits in. And close that panel up on it like so. And now we're going to bring this up and back on that hinge. Up and back. So it looks like that. I was just relowering the camera to straight. Okay. So now you're going to, well, we're going to come underneath. And there, I got it there. I got it to stand. So let me raise the camera. You want to bring this section out. So, but you, well, give me a sec. And it misses a step, but it's fine. So this one you want to, well, once you bring it in all the way, this will flip forward. And this is one of the issues I do have. This side wants it close together. It sees a little gap. Also, this wheel won't makes it all the way in. And but I mean, it's not. It doesn't affect transformation. Okay, no. Okay, you want to have the wings like this, so they're out to the side. Now we're going to untab this like so. Untab, which will bring those up. Up. And now we're going to flatten them in on the double hinge. This is where you want to make sure this is still up. Okay. And now this, you see this is on this hinge. You want to get this tab right here into that slot. There, so I'll do on this side. Hinge over all the way, angle, and push in. On this side, it's a little tight. Getting it in, but once you hit that snap, it's in. So for, I believe it was that side I just did. Yeah, the issue, the pin, the pin. Check, it might have been that side I just did. The connection fucks up for a minute. Yeah, it was this side, so here, let me just do this again really quick and talk about the issue on the correct side. Okay. And then okay. So the pin, let me fully extend it. No. Okay. So see how there's, well, me. No. Here we go. As I'm untapping other bits, let me go retab everything in. There we go. Okay. Stay. Here. So see how there's two pins. There's one right there, and then there's one lower. The lower pin wasn't pushed in fully, so I couldn't collapse this panel in. I just took a pair of pliers and pressed it in. So now I could be able to fully transform it properly and get it into fully transform it because it would look off for when you did that part. I believe I showed that off in the unboxing, but yeah, you want it like that. So those sit like there. I put the turret at the back to get a little stand for a sec. Okay. And now you want to flip this out like so on both sides. So it looks like that. I was just checking the instructions. They don't. Okay, that's the later step. So you want to come over here, front section, pop this section up, pop that section up. So that way that's untabbed. So yeah, you just want to bring this section down for a sec. Now you want to bring this whole assembly up. And this will, there's two tabs right there, right there, and you want to straighten this out. There, straighten that out. So something like that. Now you're gonna work on the front and flip out the head, and then we're gonna work on the back a little bit. So well, once this is all the way up, I tabbed in something. Let me go and tab it. Okay. Okay. So now it's. I'm gonna bring the camera up even further. Okay. So it's like this, correct? You want to open this panel, flip this the other way. You want to flip it so that way the head comes in the bottom, all the way, right there. And close this panel up. What's happening? Like there, so that's forming the chest. Now this will sit over, that will sit over, and now this will peg into those two slots. There, so that completes its head. And take this turret, lower it down, there's tabs that will go into that purple, that section. Right there, to give him that backpack. Okay. Now for the beat. You want to bring these panels out just a little bit. Just give him that angle. Yeah, we're gonna fix his stability in a minute. But yeah, you want those angled out. Now you're going to flip up the feet so they're flat. Flip back so they're flat. You're gonna take this wing tip right here, this one, and flip that forward. There, so now you can see he's starting to stand up. Now bring up the crotch and flip. Okay. Flip up, just unpeg, unpeg. Come on to the inside, right here, flip out, flip out, all sides. Now you want to extend this down fully. It will tab in, and once that's there, then you're going to close this up, make sure all the slots are lined up, and close that. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. I'll just do it quickly. Make sure everything is nice and tabbed in before you move on. Now that's what gives Blitzwing his legs. Done. I mean, well, that's the thigh/feet section there. So pretty much just the arms. And just fix the thing. Yeah, just the arms. And bring down the hip skirts where I did that. And then rotate those. Bring these back in. Both halves. This one's like a little bit came undone. Bring that back in both sides. Yep, I untabbed the turret back. Okay, so now you want to get these panels, this panel up and push this way. Same side, just well, opposite side, push that back. Clearance is good. And at the elbow, forward, forward, bend at the elbow. You want to flip, grab this panel right here, put the tab, want to flip this out, flip it out all the way. So now you want to lower this panel on the outside edge, right there. We want to swivel this in all the way and swivel that up so it fills out the gap and straighten that back out and make sure this panel goes back down in place. Because that's our arm all done, I'll quickly do the other side. Okay, open. You get any new pickups recently? You want to rotate this panel. You want to rotate this panel down. Find it just to avoid. Rotate 180. So it's pointing this way, and then rotate up this way so it fills out that panel. And that's the robot done. Yeah, it is cool. Adam, okay? Adam, have you seen the thumbnail from last week? The when I did the combiner one? Because remember you missed the first one, the first combine mode. Then you saw the base mode. Have you seen that one? Seen that? What last week's thumbnail? Well, I should say thumbnails, but it was last Tuesday and last Wednesday for you. Have you seen that thumbnail from last week? But yeah, that's the robot mode done. So here I'll do a full 360. So you can see there's the front, there's the back, back. Okay. If you want, Adam, I can just send you the image after after I'm done here. So you can watch it. Well, see the thumbnail I mean. Because you missed the first one. Alright, so I'm gonna go over into his like articulation stuff, and then I'll do his weaponry. And then I'll go into okay. Alright. Do you want it on PlayStation or messages? Or your text message for the thumbnail? Take your time to respond. You don't have to respond right away. Alright. So head can look up that far, down. It's also on the hinge, so you can get a little bit more back, a little bit forward. You could get looking that far up, well, far back. It's also hinge, so you can get forward and back. Movement. Rotation at a full 360, no issues there. Okay, sounds good. I'll do it after the review, so that way I'm not like delaying the review like a minute just to send you something. Alright, for the arms, it can go out to the side. There is this panel right there, so you can get that far forward, and then that will just like hide up. That's nice. Is this all you got? An elbow bend. Okay, right there, a full 360. You just got a bunch of out because of the kibble, but I mean you can get it straight back out there. And for the wrist, you do get a full 360 right there, which this is used for the weapon mode, and due to transformation you get the wrist and command in. So you get nice articulation there. Okay, let me just straighten them out again. Now I'm gonna work on the waist. Waist, you can rotate them a full 360. No issues there. Or just draining the arm panels in, which I do like how they fill out the gaps. Okay, for the crotch, hip skirts can go forward. They can go that far. They can't go back. So that's it. But you can get the splits if you want him to do. So either splits or just straighten out his leg. Leg. Knee bend. Right there, so you do get a knee bend. Right there, you can see a feature just on simple. Thigh swivel, full 360, no issues there. And ankle tiltage. That's it. And if you want, feet can move down. If you actually want to have this panel as the wing to bring the foot down. But I mean, hey, he does have good articulation. He looks good. Obviously, from the side, straighten back out. There it is again from the side. Again, there it is from the back. And it cleans up. I think that's right there. There you go. There's that. So I'm gonna get him back a bit. Alright, so quick comparisons. Here he is with the Legacy Red 2001 to 1, who's the deluxe class. Probably do his review and the Blastron and the rest of the other reviews that came down after, and maybe Sage if I have any, after I do all the Legacy stuff. So there he is with the current deluxe. There, I'll set towing off to the side. Here is Trash Master, who's a Voyager, so you can see Blitzwing is bigger, but I mean, just make sure his legs are fully straight. Yeah, there he is with Legacy Evolution Trash Master, which I think Trash Master might be next week's review. So there's Trash Master. there's that, and one final comparison how I do these with the videos. How does it look like with the Bayverse stuff? Well, I just do one form, I don't do two forms just to save time. Here he is with well, sorry, with their like movie versions. So here is Blitzwing with the Nightverse, well, the reboots. Blitzwing, who is a Voyager compared to a Legacy Leader figure. So yeah, you can definitely see the movie Blitzwing is bigger than the G1 Blitzwing. So yeah, you can see how big he is too. Blitzwing. Which one? They're both Blitzwings. The movie version or the more G1 version. There's that. Yeah, you can obviously see which one's bigger and smaller. I literally put like the OG Blitzwing on the ground. He falls over. Yeah, Blitzwing it does look good. Good. Alright, so now let me give you the weapons real quick and then I'll do that. They even show the weapon storage in the instructions, so but yeah. And then I'll show off how the hands work. Two. So for the guns. He can hold them in his hands, so I'll just give him one gun each right there, so you can give him dual wielding his guns. I'm not really gonna come up with all different poses, so I'm just gonna give you a pose. Back lower. So you can see him holding his gun. And yeah, he won't drop the gun. So you can see he can hold both guns. But after I pose him with the sword, which I'm not really gonna pose with the sword. But there, so you can get Blitzwing having both of his guns at the same time. So if you want Blitzwing holding both guns, if you want him to, you can. I'll mention this because it's the lighting. How the shoulders look a little different, it's just the lighting that's hitting it. How this one looks more brighter, this is how it's supposed to look. It's just the lighting. Okay. It's just the lights reflecting off of it in the camera. So there, I'm gonna remove his guns, and I'll will store him after I give him his next weapon. The sword. So in the instructions, it does show him holding. You can give him the sword in either hand. It just pegs into the hand. So if you want, you can get Blitzwing ready to dice up Autobots after he shoots them to death. So yeah, you can get that. Okay. Right there. So I'm gonna remove that. Put string out. Okay, that's the G1 version then. As movie was the one I just showed. Well, the live action purpose, live action. All right, for the weapon storage, all three of its weapons can store. Well, the three I just showed, they don't show where the hand store, but I mean you could just see them opposite side. So there's ports on the back now. You see. as you can see. So you want the guns like this way, right there, on both sides, so you can see them from the top. I mean, we'll say I'll talk about this while I'm doing this. I did give the instructions in the order. Sorry, that I did get the thumbnail of in the order how it transforms. It was doing it out of order, so you can see there's those guns, which I do like how they well perfectly line up with those well, so there's still room for the wheel to move. Sword just gets pegged in downwards. I do like how well you can see the guns right there, and then obviously move guns over, you get those guns. All right. So now for the hands. Instructions really don't show you how they go on. They skip it. Okay, so let's take the hands. Okay. Remove this bit and replace that right there. That's done. Remove, remove, replace. That's done. Okay. So to equip the weapons, you want to rotate the fist inwards. So you can see his knuckles are pointing down on both sides. Knuckles are pointing down on both sides. Okay, so it's a specific way these weapons do attach to them. As you see, there is actually a little notch right there. This little, how there's like a little gap right there. On the red, right where my nail is, there's a gap right there. So this one goes on the left side. Well, here, let me put it this way. Here, guys, is left, my right. So there's this panel right here. This will, that notch will sit on that panel. You got to just peg it in the hand. It could be easier said than done because you have to look inside this. It could be easier said than done because you gotta like hold the fist on the inside and align it up with that notch. Because remember that a fist can move in. So that articulation. There we go. I got it on. Let me just straighten out the panel. There, so yeah, just look for the notch at the back, and or if it helps, you want the tab front peg back. Tab front peg back for the hand. And there's also this little bit you want at the front. You don't want that at the back. There, so now he has super hands. I'm making a joke. But yeah, there you go. Alright, I just slid the backdrop a little bit, well, back, the base of it back. And so there we go. I'm just trying to make sure the backpack is straight there. So you can see this Blitzwing. So yeah, I do like how you can see the barrels from the cannons above the shoulders. Okay, well, yeah, so yeah, you can pose them with the hands. Now, you gotta bring this out a little bit. And bends. So that way now he has giant cannons and he's gonna blast you with them. Obviously, yeah, that bias will. So that way now he looks like he's gonna, well, blast you with 5 cannons. There, me screen out his head so that way he's looking at you, but while he's blasting you with his guns. Alright, so that's it for his robot mode. Just watching a little bit. So obviously he's a triple changer. We got one final form left for it. So remove everything that I just put on him. Just remove everything, leave the hands how they are with those bits at the back. Back with the hands on, remove the weapons and all from all the pegs. And peg the sword off. Okay, there, I just got his weapons off, so that's what you can see right there. You just straighten him back out. So that way he's ready for his final transformation on the stream. And the Ultimate Wolf reviews. Just straighten him back out real quick. Neatly straighten back out. Down. He does come packaged in alt mode, so, but yeah, it does look good. Okay, so I'm gonna put all the accessories off to the side. Alright, so the alt mode does look good. I'll give you that. Well, the plain mode does look good. Just make sure everything's nice and tight. Okay. And I don't know why, but to me on the camera, it looks like he's leaning a little bit to the right. So right, in person it doesn't. To me, it just looks like he's leaning, even though he's not. No, he's not. There, that looks like I fixed it. So I'm gonna stand right back in the middle. Right back in the middle. As I bump the tripod. Okay. For his last transformation, we're going to undo the chest and the backpack. Okay. Once you come up here, to get your nail on tab. Tab, as soon as you untap that, that will untap the solo assembly. Right there. Check the orientation. Yeah, you want to bring this straight, flat. So it sits like this. Granted, it's going to sit loose for now. You want to open this panel. Get right there. So you see there's the cockpit. Granted, I'm looking at the instructions. Flip the head down this way. No, this way. Also make sure move that wheel from the back. Flip that around so that way this is the bottom of the head. This, well, tap back in where I tapped in alt mode. There's slots right there, and this will line up and peg in. Okay, come to the bottom. This little cockpit that you saw in jet mode, in alt mode, pull that out, pull this bit out, and this will form the nose cone. Nope, as I untap that. But once that's slipped out, you can close this panel back up and close this panel back up. So now he has the nose cone. I just pushed his head too far, so that's what pushed open the chest. Yeah, he might fall if it crack. Okay. And bring out the arms just kind of slightly. Alright, so you can see it's like that. And now we're just gonna undo the arm transformation, and then we're gonna do the new bits. Hooray! Right here, flip this down, so it's on the back, rotate 180, so it sits like this, flip around the fist, in, bring in, want to make sure this section sits aligned up, and rotate this down. That will cover that up. Make sure everything is nice and tight, and bring that down. Right there, so it looks like that. So this side, rotate this section down all the way to it sits on the back. You can flip this around, in. You want to rotate this in and lower. I think I rotated the wrong way. Well, you want to make sure this sits straight with it. And once that's done, you want to flip this around and align. Make sure that just sits back there to fill in that gap, so you don't see that shoulder panel anymore. But you also do want to make sure those two tabs, if their slots are right there. Just bring this up a little bit. Yeah, that's it. And we'll sit loose until we get it fully tapped in. So as you saw, all that, well, just the nose cone, flipping out the nose cone, was all new transformation. I'm just removing a piece of hair from Stella. Okay, there we go. Now, granted, it shows you from the back, but you want to give them like that. Basically, we'll have them kind of doing this for now. Yeah, you want to have it like something like that for now. And flip this piece out, flip that out. So that all sits like that. This will sit flush. Sorry, style here not included. Flip all that out. So then you can see some nice detail and you bring the legs together and you put these in. So the back looks something like that. And yeah, it's gonna fall, so you see. I'm gonna bring this at an angle, angle, angle. Leave that straight and checking the box on something. Do you want these straight or angled? It could be angled. Yeah, they were supposed to be angled like that. But yeah, you want to have those fins kind of angled to the side. So it looks something like that. And now we're going to collapse the whole leg assembly up on itself. Uh, and then you'll see what we're going to do. So let me just, so you want to untab from the front, right there, untab all the way, inch, inch, just go there, let me do it this way. Untab, bring this down fully, so it clips in both sides, straight. Make sure the legs stay straight, because mine bent, didn't bend. So that way it looks like that. Oh, it's more collapsed in here. So it looks collapsed in. I'm almost done with the review. Hey, just to make sure these stay straight. Oh, look straight. Okay. So now we're going to lay him on his back. We're almost done anyway. You want to untab this section here. You want to untap this, clip it, and now lower that down. Lower that down, because that will just sit right there. Because there's a tab on the crotch, my hips. There's a tab right here that will go into that. There's a slot that will line it up, and that will hold this in together. So you just gotta drop it on down. Do the same thing for the other side. I'm just doing it quickly off camera. It's the exact same thing. You're not missing out on it. So that way it all looks like that. All nice and clean. And this will sit kind of loose here. So it will look like that. Okay, we're almost done. So yeah, you're basically going to, when you bring the camera up and angle it down this step to make it easier for you guys to see. Okay. So you want to, there's these tabs and there's these slots. The tabs will go in there and these two on either side, and the slot will go on that tab. So you want to straighten this out, and you also want to make sure the landing gear is straight. So, and type that in. Type all that in, make sure everything gets aligned. It's 4 connections, so you want to make sure everything is aligned. 4 connections. Yeah, something didn't get lined up. Great. I see why. One of the legs came untapped. There we go. Okay. So there's these slots. This will get pegged into there. There we go. That will just get pegged in. That will help secure the mass of it. And for the other side. Push this in. There we go. That's in. Yeah, it still has some mass. We're almost done. You want to straighten this landing gear out and pull this in and get that tapped in. In. Up there, we're at the final steps of it. Transformation. Flip the landing gear down so it sits right there. Okay. Yeah, just flip in the little extra wings and flip these corners forward. Right. So flip these in, just flip these all the way in. Don't tap in. We'll hide them. So that way it's less wings. Come to the top. These have the ports. Flip over. Just drop, fill out and hide this. And the top, and I believe you're angle out the wings. Wings, and let me just make sure the linear is out and straight. And that's and done. Except for the accessories. So let's get into quick detail. You can see obviously the new Decepticon symbols are revealed. There's the side, there's the front, which is basically the only new panel, and how these panels formed. Now the legs, get the sides. There's the bottom, there's the top angle. Yeah, I believe those are angled. At least that's just how the instructions in the box show them, unless you want to keep them straight. Alright, let's do the weaponry. Sword doesn't get placed. Okay. So the guns, they just peg it into the port. For his fist, same where they pegged into alt mode, just upside down. Down, so the gun go right there, and same on the other side. Right there. landing gear. Alright, let me talk about this real quick. Landing gear can move. It's just mostly supposed to stay in one place. I mean, unless you get it while flying, then you can finish that out of the way. But you want it like right there to help balance the front. Oh, but there, so you see the guns, how I also angled them slightly so that way they're kind of like blocking out that port. So you get two guns right there. With this. So let's rotate him around to the back. You want to lower the bottom thrusters. Bottom thrusters with these, the ones that have the ports, you don't want the top. So there's two ports right there. Ports from there, you want to take the fist. You want to peg this in with the port side, tab sitting up. Make sure it's pegged in fully and rotate the hand in. So that way it kind of looks like that. Let me just do this the same. You get this lined up and pegged in. There we go. Try to get these in as center as I can. Here, so you can see it gives the jet mode a little bit more height. Well, sorry, more length. And the sword just go in. I mean, if you want, you can peg in at the bottom. Okay. I'm just getting the sword in bottom port real quick. And then I'll do a quick comparison. Yeah, that's why you don't want to leave it at the bottom for jet mode. So alright, quick comparison and we're done. Here's with the Titan's Return Voyager Megatron, which it was eventually remolded into the Titan's Return Blitzwing. I didn't get the Blitzwing mold, I have this one. So yeah, they're pretty much about the same length with Blitzwing's upgrades. Obviously this one looks like Mags. Yeah, they're pretty much yeah, they're pretty much the same length. The Titan's Return Megatron is a little bit bigger than Blitzwing. Yeah, he doesn't come to the hand. He's right around here where my thumb is. So yeah, he's not the full height of this version. And then the wings are a different mold, and yeah, I didn't like the dinosaurs running bags. I just left them in robot mode. Find other figures while I had him at the front. But I mean, if you wanted to, no, not that. If you wanted to, if you unpack the transmission times return, I'm just doing this. One thing I do like is you could get your own little flight mode, like that. Of him. Not of him, yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you prefer the times, if you prefer the times returns over for the new one, then yeah, then that's your opinion. But I like the new one better than the old one. But yeah, almost, it's a good figure too. I like how these panels work. Well, how they form the legs. Well, how form the legs raw, and then there are the wings. It's nice. His hands are okay. It would have been fine without them. The detail is good. The articulation is good. I'm just looking at the camera angle, but yeah, I mean, it's good. It holds together. Obviously, I did have that one issue, but other than that, I think it does move. Move. Plus, the hands, they do give you extra play value, so I can see that. T-Rex doesn't have a set for him, but yeah, I mean, it does look good. The only thing is in jet mode, if you realize, it's not looking straight, it's leaning down. Love it. Let me make sure the wheel's down. There, that kind of fixed it. But that kind of fixed that a little bit, but yeah, it looks good. The details, they look good. Well, anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf. You can find the Ultimate Wolf on Twitch, the Ultimate Wolf on Instagram, the Ultimate Wolf on Discord. It's Studio Series Stinger is what will be Thursday's review. Will be. Oh god, that transformation. And then I know it's either Trash Master and I believe Lockdown or someone else. Oh, well, I'll find out next week. But yeah, anyways, I've been the Ultimate or no, it's Thundercracker from Dark of the Moon and Dressmaster. You know what? We'll see. Anyways, been the Ultimate Wolf. You can find the Ultimate Wolf on Twitch, the Ultimate Wolf on Instagram, the Ultimate Wolf on Discord. Adam, check your phone in literally like a minute or two.